Hey, I'm Becca with the Happy Ever Crafter, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create this really easy birthday card with what I like to call offset lettering. This is such a fun and super simple technique that literally anyone can do. You do not need hand lettering experience to do it, and it just looks so fun and cute. Okay, for materials for this, all you need is a card. So I just have a piece of watercolor paper that I've folded into card shape, and some markers. They do not have to be brush pens. These I just happen to have lying around, and I like the selection of colors in them. You're going to need whatever colors you want to do your lettering in, and also one black fine liner, like felt tip pen. So I'm going to use these Tombow dual brush pens because I like the colors again. And then for the black one, I'm going to use the thinner end of it, the felt tip side, to do the outline. So you'll see what I mean in a minute, but just grab whatever markers and one black pen that you have. Then I am going to start writing in my letters for happy birthday. Due to the shape of this card, I'm going to do happy birthday in 3 lines. You can lay this out however you want, but I'm really just going to go in pretty like casually, not overthinking it, and just put in my letters. I'm not even trying to make them straight on the page. I'm kind of going to lay them out all over the place and just make them kind of whimsical. The only thing that I really do kind of think about is I try to make the thicknesses of my letters pretty standard. Like I try to make them all about that width, so they match a little bit, but they do not have to be perfect. And in fact, I find the more kind of imperfect and whimsical they are, the better the card ends up. So just kind of laying them out however I feel like it, keeping the thicknesses the same-ish. And then I'm going to add an exclamation mark just to fill up that space. And I'm also not worried that I didn't center it perfectly this way, because I'm just going to take my paper cutter and cut that off. But I'm going to wait until after, because we are going to add in a little bit more and it'll bring it down a little bit. So now that we have our letters in, again, you're going to notice they're super imperfect. It's not my best lettering on the planet. I'm going to show you how to do what I call the offset lettering. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to use some tracing paper just to show you. So I'm going to go over and just trace the outline of all of these letters first. Just a note, you don't have to do this part. I just want to do this to show you what the goal is with this effect. So I'm just doing this really messy. Okay, so I've traced the outline of all the letters. And now to show you what the goal is with this offset lettering, I'm just going to move it a little bit. So if I move it down and to the right a little bit, that's the goal of what we're trying to achieve. So you can see like a little bit of white space, and the outline of the letters is offset from the background of the letters. So it just makes the letters look really fun and whimsical, and like adds a little bit of extra dimension when you're doing a card like this. So if you want to, you can do this on tracing paper and kind of like use it to move it around and understand where you should put your lines. You could also put it underneath and use a light board in between so that you can actually use it as your outline. But personally, I think it's totally fine and easy to actually just do it by hand, and it does not have to be perfect. So for example, if I were to just pretend that I'm doing the outline on this letter, but bring everything down and to the right a little bit. So if I was doing a line along this side of the H, I would actually do it a little bit down and to the right. And then same thing, if I was doing this line, I would bring it down and to the right, down and to the right. So really just creating the outline of that letter H, but down and to the right. And then you're going to do that for every letter on here. And I can do this pretty quickly because I've done it a million times, but it might take a little bit of extra concentration for you to remember where to put the lines as you do them. But again, they do not have to be perfect. They don't have to be exactly the same as the background of the letter. As long as you're just drawing the letter outline somewhere in the vicinity of where you drew the background, it's going to look cool. They do not have to be perfect. And it kind of like breaks your brain a little bit at first. But really just don't think about it too much. Just go for it. I'm also doing mine like pretty aggressively offset. It doesn't have to be quite so aggressive. But I find it just is such a fun and cool little addition to make your letters really pop and look just a lot more fun than they would if it was just a little background. So now, again, like I said, I'm going to just cut the bottom off my card. And there you have it. Cute and simple. Happy birthday card. Okay, that's it. If you liked this kind of tutorial, if you want more birthday cards, I'm going to link you to another video next that you might also like. And make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.